finally doing the first RV update of 2025. It's been a long time, but it was a very cold winter. It is in outdoor storage right now. So during the winter months, it was really difficult to come out here and work. Never mind try to film it, but I did use some heaters, get some stuff done in the interior of it. And now that the nicer weather is here, it's going to be a lot of engine work. So I'm going to run through what's been done on the interior. I don't even remember what I showed in the last update video. I know I showed the wood burning stove, but it was nowhere near completion. It's a lot closer now. Still waiting. It's taking a long time to come in for the proper bar here to hang the mesh. Eventually I'll put a rubber carpet in front of here, or not a carpet, but a piece of rubber. So you can see I did the purple shag rug. I love that. Kids love it. And the wood burning stove is in here with the ceramic tile box and insulation. Now it's just a tiny camping wood burning stove, so I'm not expecting huge temperatures. Should be more than enough. I kind of went overkill on the insulation for it, but it's better to have too much than too little, right? Gotta redo some of this. This is all temporary, just initial setup on the chimney fan. Now I did put this countertop on top just to give some more counter space. The great thing I did with this, I'm very happy with this idea that I had, was I put it on hinges. So when we're stationary, we're not using that counter space, I'm going to use this wood burning stove. It opens up. Now, it's not just a piece of wood, it's all insulated on the other side. And we just use it like this. Should be pretty good. This was a time-consuming and fun project. Frustrating but fun. Did the mosaic behind here with the tile. Those are all the tiles that I broke trying to cut them into size. I just used a little ceramic knife. It was not fun. Not fun at all. Broke way too many of them. So did the mosaic instead of wasting that material. I think it looks pretty neat. One thing I have to figure out in here is I don't want to screw a hole into the ceramic tile to put a ledge here to catch the countertop when it comes down. I haven't figured that out yet. So right now it's just a piece of wood holding it up. But that will be figured out. The electrical system, that's been lots of fun. I had a look at the wiring inside the walls of this RV. It's a 1982 and that wiring is original. So, you know, over 40-year-old wiring. It's in really good shape for its age. I don't feel comfortable using it. So I had to rewire the whole solar power system, which has been a job and a half to say the least. It's a mess in here right now, but this is what I have for the batteries. They're just strapped in. I'm not doing a whole setup for them yet because there's going to be two more. I got two 100 amp hour batteries in there right now, lithium ion. It's going to be two more beside them, so I'm going to have 400 total amp hours, which is going to be more than enough. Have the charge controller at the back there, and then I'm blank. Then the inverter right here. This is going to be a temporary inverter. It's not strong enough, and it's not a good enough brand, to be honest, but it's always going to be good to have for a backup. The one that I want, I'm waiting for it to go on sale. It's typically $500. Actually, I think $599 is the price, but it does go on sale for, I think I've seen it for $350. So got time right now. I'm waiting, hoping that it goes on sale before I need it. Good little power setup here with lots of extra room. The water system, I haven't even cracked that egg yet. It's wild to me. The water pump and water lines are right beside an electrical panel on the floor. Both are on the floor. That's wild to me. I don't know how that was allowed. That fire hazard, obviously. So I'm going to have to reroute some of those lines. I'm going to get some new water pumps. And I'm going to look at the water tank itself. It seems good. It's in good shape. It's just pretty old and, looking kind of discolored. So I'm going to check that out. Have to install the water filtration system. That's down the road a bit. I'm not looking at that right now. What I'm here for right now is the engine. Again, a whole other can of worms. When bought it, it ran. Everything's good. They had been using it the summer before. They said it started to stall out while idling. And it would stall out sometimes when you stopped. We did a test run with it, saw that it was stalling out in these times. My son-in-law, who works in the mechanic industry, told me for sure it's the carburetor. Rebuilt that, did all of that work, and it still won't. Now it won't start. Been running through the process, learning everything. I'll say before buying this, my mechanical experience with vehicles was changing a tire, changing brake pads, oil changes, really basic stuff, nothing too intense like this. So it's been a learning curve, to say the least. But what I found is the engine's not getting spark. So I went out, I replaced all of the spark plugs, the spark plug lines, the distributor cap, the distributor rotor, new battery cables, and gave that a go. Yeah, it's still not getting spark. It's very possible that I've tinkered with something or moved something somewhere. I'm in the process. I've mostly checked all the wires and the connections. They seem okay. Today, I'm here to rotate the distributor housing. I read up on it that you can retime the distributor. That might be the issue by doing it that way. I'm going to give that a go. Thank goodness for YouTube tutorials. YouTube's a resource that I think, at least myself, I take for granted way too much. Alright, have the housing assembly off of the distributor. Now I'm just doing the fun work of trying to loosen the bolt holding the distributor in place. It's in such a tricky spot. Let me see if I can get it. Right down in there. I'm trying to fit a socket or anything there is proving to be extremely tricky. It should be alright. All the hoses, the vacuum hoses and everything all just getting in the way as well. Probably going to have to disconnect some of them. So another thing I replaced in here was most of those. They all still looked good, but again, very old, so might as well while I'm doing all of this. Alright, so the bottom part of the distributor is all put back together. I've got it bolted in. You can see here I have my TDC marked. Got the rotor nice and lined up with it. Gonna put the cap back on, hook up everything. It's also another new part. See, that's what I mean is I try to think of all the new parts and what's been spent. And I forget so much. It's a new ignition coil with ignition coil connector. It's all these little things that add up very quickly that I forget about. Let's get this put back together, see if it works. Honestly, I am doubtful that this does it, but always hopeful. Still nothing. I'm going to have to check and see if the spark plugs are getting spark. On the test light, getting it on the battery, so there's still no spark getting past the distributor. Well, no dice there, and after spending this afternoon doing all of that, it's time to call in the mechanic, get that done properly. I just, when you're trying to do something and you're so stubborn and you're so stuck on it, and you want to do it and you feel like you're so close. It's been me the last couple of weeks with this, and everything I try is not working. So I don't know if it's the distributor itself. It could be other things that have issues, wiring. I'm not sure. So we're going to call in the mechanic. So thank you guys for checking out the update on this. I will make sure to keep it more regular now that better weather's here. If any of you guys have any mechanical knowledge on these kind of motors and can give me an idea of something else to try before the mechanic comes in, please let me know in the comments. That would be awesome. Be greatly appreciated. And yes, like I said, I'll keep these updates more regular. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.